So it hasn't been quite 24 hours yet, but we still had some time to sit back, relax, and ponder the situation and try to figure out just what the heck just happened in the NBA world. You got a lot of people calling what happened corrupt because of the tanking ratings and just the overall confusion about the state of the game. You got Adam Silver coming out talking about shortening the idea of shortening the length of the quarters from 12 to 10 minutes. And it's just so much going on to where you got a lot, again, just like the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, a lot of conspiracies out there, like, you know what I'm saying, favoring the Lakers, and just overall, hey, they're just doing this because the game is in trouble. And honestly, I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. I just know that a crazy trade went down, but we do have new information about this trade. I want to play a video of Sham speaking to just do a follow-up and just figure out just what the heck, Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis in a trade? Luka and AD? But before we get into that, before we start the show, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be alert when videos like these go up. And yeah, let's, on the quest to 2000. Again, this trade is just crazy. We're on the quest to 2000. We're already at 1917, and we are trying to hit the 2K mark. So please subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's start the show.
Tell me what they wanna see me for. Hear me out, here we go. What's the re-report? Tell me what they wanna see me for. Hear me out, here we go. What's the re-report? Tell me what they wanna see me for. Hear me out, here we go. What's the re-report? Tell me what they wanna see me for. Hear me out, here we go. What's the re-report? Bring it to you live.
So, Lakers, Luka Doncic, Mavericks, Anthony Davis. Of course, there were more people involved. Maxi Keebler and Markieff Morris also to the Lakers. And the Jazz also, I can't remember off the hand. It honestly is not even a big deal, but the Utah Jazz were also, this was a 3-team trade just in case we don't know, just in case some of you don't know. But again, the Mavericks got Luka, the top guy, and they also got Max Christie in the 2029 first round draft pick. And again, a lot of people asking, like, how does a franchise player like Luka, who's qualified for about nearly $400 million, $350 million this offseason, this free agency, how is this guy going away? Why is this guy going away for just basically one player, like, and one draft pick? Like, how is this possible that you're not getting the Rudy Gobert deal for Luka Doncic? Utah, didn't they have to give Minnesota like 4 first-round draft picks or something like that? They gave up a farm for Luka. Didn't Phoenix have to give up so much for Kevin Durant? And how is it that Luka is going away for just one draft pick and one player? Again, I still don't know how to feel about this trade until I see what happens. I still don't know how to feel. A lot of people calling for it to be vetoed and just so many things, but I don't even know how to feel. As a Laker fan, I still don't even know how to feel. And I'm not the only one, because that's what's been trending. That's what people been talking about. Like, what? Because it just hit out of nowhere. You had the word hacked being trending last night, and Shams, who's on your screen in the black suit, of course, had to come out and say, no, this is 100% real. I've not been hacked. Luka is coming to LA. Anthony Davis is going to Dallas. But let's just hear what Shams have to say, this clip, in terms of, just see if he can provide some more clarity on what just happened. Let's just hear what he got to say.
We bring in Shams Charania, who broke this trade, and the internet. Shams, how did this deal materialize?
This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade, definitely that I've been a part of in recent NBA history, as far as it was never clearly out there. And you saw two teams in Rob Pelinka with the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Nico Harrison there, doing this deal. And I'm told Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the players, coaches, a lot of people on both sides with the Mavericks and Lakers had no idea. I can assuredly tell you it's a fact. LeBron James had no idea this was coming. Anthony Davis had no idea this was coming. I'm told Luka Doncic is still stunned about this trade, but when you look at the totality of what just occurred, Luka Doncic is a 25-year-old, like you said, mega star, perennial All-NBA player. He's someone that you think of as untouchable, as a guy that's never going to be traded. I'm told that the Mavericks actually approached the Lakers and offered Luka Doncic a few days ago in a trade. Very recently, the Mavericks went out. They knew exactly who they wanted. They wanted Anthony Davis. That's the player that if they were ever going to trade Luka Doncic, if this was even a thought that was going to cross their mind, it was for AD. And so the Mavericks called the Lakers, offered Luka Doncic, and that's when the Lakers had to huddle internally. They've never offered Anthony Davis ever in a trade. But if you're going to get offered Luka Doncic, that's when Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, and that organization, they had to meet. And it's Luka Doncic at the end of the day. And they went out, and he's a 25-year-old player. For the next decade, you could look at him as the face of your franchise. And on the other side, with the Mavericks, you have someone who's 31. He's in the prime of his career. He wants to win a championship now, Anthony Davis does. And you pair him with Kyrie Irving, who he's friends with and close with. Jason Kidd coached him on the 2020 championship Lakers. Jared Dudley, there's other members of that coaching staff that he's very close with, and Nico Harrison he has a relationship with through Nike. So you take the curtains back and it makes a lot of sense in many ways. But this coming right now, it's the most stunning trade that I've definitely been a part of.
Again, yeah, man. Surprised. Were there, because if you're saying that LeBron didn't know anything about it, didn't have anything to do with it, and I'm not into if he did or he didn't. I believe he didn't, unless something else comes out otherwise. Luka had no idea. AD had no idea. Jason Kidd had no idea. And we're gonna watch this clip. I haven't seen this clip, so I'll be reacting to this in real time. Apparently, even they're gonna show that Kidd is even surprised on what happened, but they all had no idea. And you have a lot of people out saying that, this is just something that the NBA had their hands in. And I believe stuff like that can be possible. You've seen so much about tanking ratings. You've seen so much about what can we do to improve the game, and just so much controversy surrounding the game that it's hard not to believe that something else isn't going on here, to where none of the big time players had any idea what was going on. The coaches had no idea what was going on. It was just something the higher ups did behind the scene, and it just happened. And let's just get this thing trending and out there, get people talking about it, because it's been trending and it's going to be trending for quite some time. If I had to lean in any direction, I would say that this has the NBA hands. The NBA has their hands on what just went down here, because it's just too much. The talk about the league and the decline has just been too loud, and it's undeniable. Frustrating hearing talking about shortening the quarters. Even though it was just Devin Booker talking about more participation awards. There should be an expanded all-star roster. It's just too, the ratings, everything, like I said, it's too loud around the NBA. A lot of people are talking about just the decline of it, and something had to happen. And I do feel that the NBA had their hands in this. If I'm gonna lean in any direction of a conspiracy, that this just wasn't Mavericks and Lakers. This was an NBA thing, that they had their hands in this also. But other than that, let's watch this clip before we get up out of here. Check out this clip, and I do want to see the reactions over on ESPN's post on this on X after this clip on what the people are saying. So we're gonna check that out next. But let's just watch this short clip on Jason Kidd and the GM here for the Mavericks.
First time he laughed at me. No, I mean, Patrick, he's the owner. Obviously, he's the ultimate decision maker, but he entrusts in J. Kidd and I to lead this team, and he's putting the trust into us, and then obviously you got to get judged on the performance that you've done as a leader. And at some point, if it doesn't work out, then I'll be judged for that. Well, I think the long term is the time frame. I think he fits our time frame. If you pair him with Kyrie and the rest of the guys, he fits right along with our time frame to win now and win in the future. And the future to me is 3-4 years from now. The future 10 years from now, I don't know. I don't think they probably bury me and Jay by then, or we bury ourselves.
Yes. The Lakers figure to get around that issue.
Well, if you're the Los Angeles Lakers, understand that there's a level of urgency that's no longer there. Luka Doncic has been hurt. He was expected to be back as of February 8th, but that wasn't even in the Dallas Mavericks' control from what I'm being told. Obviously, he has his own team, and he could say he's coming back February 8th, but that was going to be determined by somebody else. So because of that, now you're in Los Angeles. If you're the Los Angeles Lakers, yes, LeBron James is phenomenal and fantastic, as he showcased yet again last night against my New York Knicks, put on an absolute show. But he is 40 in his 22nd season. He is crawling, if not sprinting, towards being the past. If you're the Los Angeles Lakers and you're thinking about the future, Anthony Davis, is phenomenal and fantastic as he isn't necessarily box office. So you're looking at the Los Angeles Lakers, the business of being the Los Angeles Lakers. They need box office appeal. They need a reason for folks to walk through the turnstiles. And in that, you've got a 28-point-per-game scorer who's 25 years of age, who's a 6'7" point guard, can score at will on anybody, any damn time he wants to. Now you're asking him to represent Laker Nation, the brand that is Los Angeles and is the Lakers, and you're asking him simply to be dedicated and come there in shape. This could be a wake-up call for Luka Doncic because I'm sure he's not going to like hearing that he is somebody that was considered petulant and perpetually out of shape, having to work himself into shape. He was an individual that got ready as opposed to somebody who came ready, and there was a difference. And so if you're looking at it from the Lakers standpoint, you've got all the time in the world to get things straight with him because he is the present and the future. But that wasn't going to be the case in Dallas. They believe they have a legitimate shot to win a championship. They now have an elite player on their front court. They know they have an elite player in their back court. They were in the finals last year. They're watching OKC arrive. They know that the Houston Rockets are coming. The Memphis Grizzlies are nothing to sneeze at. Denver cannot be ignored. They felt they had to do something. And this is what their position is. Nico Harrison and Jason Kidd are about trying to capture a championship. They're not about trying to sit around and watch and spectate and watch Luka Doncic do his thing at his pace. As terrific and phenomenal as he is as a player, they believe they needed to upgrade. They certainly have done so defensively. Offensively, we shall see.
Definitely. I didn't plan on showing that clip from Stephen A. Smith, but I just wanted to watch it anyway. And in terms of what the GM for the Mavericks had to say, this isn't one of those trades where the Lakers just got over and this made the Mavericks worse. Kyrie, Irving, and AD pick and roll is about to be crazy. Dallas Mavericks. I did a previous video where I already said the Mavericks, in my opinion, were still the favorites to come out of the West, and this trade just amplified that. It honestly amplified that. I think the Lakers can be contenders, can be contenders as well. You still have to wait and see, because I think at times LeBron is the issue. He is the problem that slows the team down, and Luka did that in Dallas. So we have to see how they fit. But in terms of Dallas, this is a win now type of trade. And this is a Laker fan who's just confused right now as can be, but I'm still leaning more towards Dallas because they got Lively. They got guys who can play the 5. AD don't have to play that position. He got Kyrie Irving with him. You got what's my guy name? PJ Washington. Dallas still has a squad that is in contention and that can still pull this thing off, in my opinion. So it's not a steal. It's not a steal. And in terms of the Lakers, yeah, they're looking at their future. They're looking at their future. Anthony Davis, I don't think he was going to be that. They're looking at, LeBron is, regardless of how long he's staying around, 22 years, 40 years old, eventually he's going to leave. And this just may be his last year or the next or whatever. But he is eventually going to leave. and they're looking at a guy who is box office, who people are going to want to come play with. And again, I think the NBA has a huge hand in that. I think I'm at that point. I don't even think I'm leaning there anymore. But that's where I am with it. But in terms of this trade that broke, let's read some of the what some of the people had to say, just because I want to hear what they had to say. So somebody's Wingstop. You got Wingstop chiming in. Is this real? Asking for a friend. Are your wings real? Who will this benefit more? LeBron James learned of the Anthony Davis Luka trade after the Knicks game when it broke while he was out to dinner with his family. Sources close to James told ESPN James was surprised by the news, is processing it, and had no idea it was in the works, sources said. Probably just added a year or two to LeBron's career with this move. Definitely takes a load off team stack. Just need a center. There's probably another deal coming. I agree with that, and that's also another layer to this that we'll talk about soon. There's somebody else coming. This is not going to be it for the Lakers part. Austin Reeves and Hachimura are about to get flipped for someone. Bro is crazy. As a Laker fan, I don't know how to feel. Exactly how to feel. My son just came to me asking if this Luka trade to the Lakers was real. I said, heck yes, heck no. But it was on ESPN, so I said it seems to be legit. I know AD is injury prone, but so is Luka. LeBron got the Toy Story meme. AD, LeBron, I don't want to play with you anymore. Explain this in MLB terms. What we naming this trio? They got the three, and I'm like, bro, how was Dalton Connect not involved in this trade? How is AR safe? Like these are the type of things that people are asking. Like, how is this possible? Someone explain this in NFL terms. I don't know. Dak Prescott going to the Bengals for Joe Burrow or something. Crazy. The Lakers are dangerously good. Anthony Davis to LeBron right now. Meet the new GM of the Mavs. Everyone right now. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to get those thoughts, but let me know what y'all think. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, we're trying to hit 2K, and please help your boy get to that goal. I really do appreciate it. Can't do it without you guys, so if you could please help me with that. And until then, we'll most definitely be following up. Like I said yesterday when I dropped the first video of the news, we'll be following up. So until then, y'all take care and be safe. Peace.
Hear me out, here we go. It's the Reed Report. Bring it to you live. On time. Bring it to you live. On time. Bring it to you live. On time. Bring it to you live.